Okay, welcome back. We are now going to discuss our math for the week. We just finished our unit on addition and just a few little concepts that we had discussed earlier. When we were doing our math papers for addition, and we talked about when we had the little animals and you had one group of animals and then you had another one going to the other group. And remember, I said to you, if they're going towards the other group, they're going to them, then we're putting them together. Okay, so today we're talking about subtraction. And all this week and next week, we're going to be working with subtraction. Subtraction means taking away. So if I have a group of items and I take something away, then what are we going to have left? So that's what we're talking about today. Now, our first paper on subtraction, we have our little puppy dogs. I'd like you to do one of these a day in the morning, and that'll get you through the week. You have 5 in your packet. So, again, we have dogs in a dog bed. Oh, I should have baby Bella here. Anyway, she is taking a nap. So you have dogs in a dog bed and then one left. So they want to know how many you have there and then how many left. If they're leaving, you're taking it away. Okay? On this side, they want you to add the objects and write the number here and see what pattern is being made. And you'll see that there's a different pattern being made here with the numbers. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier, our groups of animals. And we saw this in our addition worksheets. But remember, in our addition worksheets, we had 2 groups of animals. We had a group here, and the group was going towards it. So remember I said if they're going towards it, they're doing what? They're adding. They're adding to the group. Well, this is different because we're now subtracting. So as you can tell, the group is going, the animal's going away from it. So it's coming away. So we're taking it away. Okay? So what they want you to do here is they want you to circle and cross out the one that's leaving. Circle and cross out the one that's leaving. And then you're going to count how many are left. Are you going to count the one that is leaving? No, because it's gone. It's not there. So they did the first one for us. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 lambs. We're going to circle it, cross it off. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3 lambs. Always do the problem first that they did for us, and then continue the others. Okay? So, when the animal is leaving, circle it, cross it off. They're leaving. We don't count them. They're now gone. Even though you see them on there, they're gone. Count what's left. Write the number correctly on the line. Let's work on writing those numbers correctly, guys. Remember what I told you. I don't want to see any backwards 3s or backwards 5s. Make sure those numbers are written correctly. So that's going to be your Tuesday paper. Do the front and the back. We're subtracting 1 from numbers 1 through 10. Okay, so number 2. We are using counters. And I know I did not send home your counters, but that's okay. What you can use for counters, let's use pennies, okay? Can you all find pennies at home? I'm sure you can. Why don't you all get together? Let's get about 10 pennies together. I don't think you quite need that many, but grab some pennies for this is Wednesday's math, and use the pennies for that. And we're going to use them just like we use our counters. Remember our counters at school, the red ones? Well, you're going to do the same thing with the pennies. We'll do the first one together. The first number is how many counters you're going to put on there, okay? So how many counters do we need for this? Yes, 5. So you're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies going across, okay? Take one off at a time and draw the counter. Draw the penny. Now, it's telling us that's the minus sign. Okay, that's the first time we're seeing that now. The plus sign we used last few weeks, that's when we're adding. okay? The minus sign is taken away. And it's just a straight line across. That's easier said doing it. Okay, so the minus sign takes away. So they're telling you, you have the 5. We're going to use our pennies as counters, 5 counters. We're going to take away 2. So after you draw them, only write the top number. Do not write the second number. Only write the first number. This is telling us how many we're taking away. Different from when we did our addition, remember? So we have the 5. We're taking away 2. We're going to circle and cross it out. Once those are gone, we're going to add, how many do we have left? Count with me. 1, 2, 3. That's the number written on the line, 3. Okay, you're going to do the same thing for the rest of the side. So how many pennies counters are we going to put here? Yes, 4. So take 4 out, put them on here, take 1 off at a time, and draw it. How many are we going to circle and cross off? Yes, 2. How about this one? How many counters? 3. How many are we going to circle and cross off? 2. After you circle and cross them off, count how many you have left, okay? Do the same thing there. Now, on the next page, this is going to be Thursday. For Thursday, we're going to subtract 2. We've been doing 1, now we're doing 2. So we're back to our animals again. So what you're going to do is you're going to count how many are in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7. How many are leaving? You're going to circle and put an X on the animals that are leaving. The ones that are turned the other way, that are walking away from the group. Because we're not coming in, we're going away. That's going to be subtraction. Take away. We're taking away. So how many are taken away? 2. So now we're going to write the math problem. So the first number is 7 minus 2 equals, we have 5 left. What you're going to do, you're going to add them all up first. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's your first number, the total. So our first number is 7. Minus sign, take away. How many are leaving our group? 2. We're going to circle them and cross it out. First, we have to write the number on the line. 2 are leaving our group. 2. Then we have our equal sign. Once we circled and crossed them out, how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is left. So our answer is 5. So our math sentence, 7, I'm sorry, you can't see it. 7 minus 2, 7 minus 2 equals 5. That's our math sentence for subtraction, okay? You're going to continue with the rest of this page on Thursday, front and back, okay? When we get to Friday, we're going to actually use coins again. We're going back to using our pennies. How much are our pennies worth? Remember? Let's review that. A penny is worth how much? Yes, 1 cent. How much is a nickel? 5 cents. A dime, 10 cents, and a quarter, 25 cents. Very good. Okay, so you guys are doing fabulous. We're going to do the same thing here. What they want you to do here is you're going to add all the coins. Add each penny. Count them. Okay? Count the pennies. That goes in the first box. Okay? It's telling us to subtract, so we have to take away. They're telling us here how many do we need to take away? We need to take away. They're telling us 3. Okay? Let's do this one together. So we have all these pennies. Okay, so now count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, they're pennies, so we call them what? What's the symbol? 8 cents. So we have 8 cents minus 3. So we have to take away 3. So 1, 2, 3. Always start on this side, never this side. So we're going to take away 3. Circle, cross them off, okay? So we're not going to count those. Do not count those. They're gone. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 left. So our math sentence is 8 minus 3 equals 5. Very good. Okay, so you're going to do the remainder of these problems. Now, this is going to get a little trickier, guys. It's getting a little harder. They're telling you there's different numbers that we're taking away. It's not all the same, so we need to really pay attention and focus on this, okay? And then we're going to do that for the front and then for the back, okay? This was Friday's paper. That'll get us through the rest of the week. Then what I would like you to do is I would like you to maybe get some building blocks or Matchbox cars or coins, and I want you to make your own math sentences. So get a piece of paper and put some Matchbox cars out. Count how many you have, write the number down, minus, take a couple away, write how many you took away, and then write the math sentence. Just to practice, like we do in our math center. You can make your own math center at home. And that would be fun. And again, you can use anything you want. You can use Barbie dolls, you can use Matchbox cars, you can use coins. You can use whatever you want to use to make your own math problems. You can do a couple of them with addition first, and then you can do subtraction. Just like you're in our math center at school, make your own math center at home, okay? And that would be fun to do as well. Okay, so that's the rest of your math for the week. Once you finish that, you finish the week's math, and then next week you can get on iExcel and do subtraction. This week, continue with addition, time, and money. And then after you practice subtraction, then next week go ahead and do subtraction on iExcel. Get that iExcel up there. I want to say at least 20 minutes. More is fabulous, but 20 minutes is what I need for you to do. Okay? Have a great afternoon, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.